Quidditch, by our standards, is
sort of realization and reinterpretation of a game from J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter.
Is a bit of a mixture of like basketball or handball and then dodgeball and a bit of rugby.
To understand Quidditch, we start with the author J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling was born in the United Kingdom in the small town of Yate in the year 1965. Rowling's birthday is July 31st, and she shares the state with Harry Potter, the main character of her book series. Rowling had a very rough marriage. She suffered constant abuse by the hands of her husband. They together had a daughter, and for Rowling's safety, as well as her daughter's safety, she escaped from her husband with her baby to build a new life. Unfortunately, Rowling was on the verge of homelessness and fell into a deep depression. To combat this, Rowling decided to put her energy into writing, and while waiting for a delayed train, she vividly got the idea for Harry Potter, and as soon as Rowling got home, she started writing. She later sold the idea for the series for $105,000, and from there, the series took flight. Today, Harry Potter is so widely known, even the fictional game of Quidditch has been turned into a real sport that is played in more than 100 colleges across America.
The game is broken up kind of into positions. So the chasers and the keepers will play basically a game of handball where they take the quaffle and their goal is to score it through the hoops, and they score up the regular points. At the same time, the beaters will play basically a game of dodgeball with each other as well as with the chasers and keepers. And then the seekers come out to catch the snitch, who is usually a person wearing golden shorts with a tail to catch. I am very passionate about Quidditch. I picked up Quidditch because I did wrestling in high school, and I thought about doing it here, but then we only have a Division I team, and that is way too much effort. So I knew I wasn't good enough for that, and I knew that it was either go to the gym or join a club sport, and Quidditch seemed the most fun out of all of them.
I knew that I wanted to continue to get exercise, and I knew that I wanted to be part of a community. And at our organization fair, I saw that we had a Quidditch team, and I thought, what better way to try? And I got really giddy before the first practice, and it was just really wonderful in general. And the community that Quidditch is from all across campus. It's everyone from all sorts of disciplines, and it brings us all together in a way that I don't think any other organization on campus does. We're really close-knit. It's like a family.
I've heard a bunch of things from outside of Quidditch.
Guys tackle girls too, I love it.
We don't really wear any protection besides a mouth guard, and then we have cleats on. So like, we're allowed to tackle and we're allowed to hit to a certain degree.
I wish they could fly.
We cannot fly, so we're not exactly magical in that way. When they assume that we're not an actual sport, it kind of bothers me. Because yeah, we're not a actual true official sport, but we're still a very competitive sport when we play.
This is a more complicated sport than I would ever have imagined.
Yeah, that's definitely the most creative thing I've ever seen. Like, all the sports today are like super uniform and rigid, but like, that's super, that they could literally do anything they want almost.
Thank you to J.K. Rowling for creating Quidditch. Like, we've modified it a bit since, she created the magical sport, but she is the one that came up with Quidditch in general, so I guess thank you to her that I can play this awesome and fun sport.